And enough's enough. We want change. We're going to have change. We're going to have change in November.
It's the rallying cry spreading throughout coal country.
I am a registered Democrat, but I am for coal. And by that being said, I'm against Barack Obama.
In 2008, President Obama won the vote of coal-producing states. This November, voters in coal country say all party ties are being set aside.
You're looking out over Mingo County, West Virginia, what many people call the heart of the Obama opposition movement. But the locals here say it's not about Republican or Democrat. It's about coal.
President Obama's defeat in Mingo during this year's Democratic primaries made headlines. Keith Judd, a candidate labeled as an unknown, walked away with 61% of the vote.
I don't know who this guy is. I know that he probably doesn't have a chance of earning an electoral vote in the state of West Virginia. I wasn't even sure that he was on ballots in other states. But I wanted to vote against President Obama in order to send that message that we need change.
Then the world learned Keith Judd was a convicted felon in Texas, serving time for extortion. While the defeat in Mingo County was only a small loss, it sent a big message. Several swing states depend on coal production. Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney hopes his support of coal may tip those states in his favor.
We have 250 years of coal. Why in the heck wouldn't we use it?
He criticizes new green regulations that put a strain on the coal industry.
He's for all the sources of energy that come from above the ground. None of those that come from below the ground, like oil and coal and gas.
President Obama says it's time to make an energy strategy for the future, and that begins with clean energy.
Let's produce more fuel-efficient cars. Let's produce more solar and wind power and other sources of clean, renewable energy.
Obama credits these projects for creating thousands of new jobs.
And at a moment when we want to pursue every avenue for job creation, it's homegrown energy like wind that's creating good new jobs in states like Iowa.
But as those jobs are added, thousands are being lost in coal country.
You go to your kids' baseball games and people can't enjoy their family time, the time with their kids, because the talk of the whole town is actually about a layoff or about a job shutting down.
And consider these figures. Renewable energy generates only 13% of U.S. electricity. Coal generates 42%. Many in the coal industry point to that gap, wondering why they're given an ultimatum of change your way of doing business or else.
You've got to give people time to come up with the clean coal technology, and the ideas have to be put into place, and you just can't do it overnight. And you can't just replace coal overnight. I mean, if we can put a man on the moon, I know that we can come up with ways to clean coal and come up with clean coal technology that will give us energy independence into the future and make us continue to stay the greatest country this world's ever seen.
New government regulations are getting much of the blame. Mines must meet demanding environmental rules to stay in operation or get new permits. Owners argue they can't afford to make the necessary changes in the amount of time that they're given, resulting in layoffs and closures. As mines shut down, prices increase, making coal power unprofitable and decreasing consumption. The end result? Thousands of jobs lost and skyrocketing electricity prices.
Everything we do depends upon energy, and it's got to be affordable, it's got to be low cost, and it's got to be reliable, and coal-fired electricity is that.
Whatever side of the spectrum you're on, the bottom line is this: no country has ever been successful or ever stayed successful unless they used all the resources they have.
Caitlin Burke, Mingo County, West Virginia.